Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Annalisa and this is Homemade Sunshine. So this week I have a great yard sale haul to show you guys from here in my little book corner. I got some really incredible stuff, so let me tell you a story of how we got to this really amazing yard sale and how crazy it all was. So on Fridays, I generally meet my mom. We meet halfway in the city. We do our grocery shopping, we go thrifting, we go to the mall and pick up things at Bath & Body Works, whatever the things are, and we'll have lunch. So I was driving to meet her, and I was using GPS, even though I know how to get there, because I wanted to tell her what time I was going to get to our meeting spot. So the GPS almost immediately told me that there was a wreck, and it was going to take me a different direction. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go a different way today that the GPS is going to take me. So I take the GPS, and I go just basically down a lot of back roads past a lot of homes. So this area does a lot of, it's referred to as stooping in a lot of places, but basically people leave their stuff, bulk pickup wise, out on the curb for people to take. So I was of course keeping my eyes open because it was trash day for some people, and I drove too quickly for me to be able to notice it too much. This chair that looked really nice, and I was like, oh, maybe I should go back and look at that chair. And I was already on the phone with my mom, and she's like, well, maybe we can go back and look at it together, because the chair was going to be too big for my vehicle, but it would fit in the back of the truck. So I was almost against it. I was like, no, I don't need it. We don't need to go back and look at it. She's like, well, let's just go see. Like, what are we going to do? She said, like, why else would it just be, sitting out on the front lawn? So we went back. To make a long story short on that, the chair was too torn up. So that's how we ended up back on this road, and we passed by a yard sale sign. This yard sale had not been posted anywhere, not on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or in the paper, nowhere. There's just a sign, and we saw that the date was for today, well, that day, Friday, and we were like, oh, well, let's go see if they've got anything, and we hit the mother load. It was amazing. I spent about $13.75, I think, and my mom spent about 20 something, and we loaded up. It was like the Ray Dunn, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Hobby Lobby dream yard sale. Like, I mean, just super beautiful items, and everything was crazy good prices. Like, I think the most we paid for anything was $2, and I left the stickers on these items so I could tell you guys how much they all were. And I'm just so excited to share them. So we'll start with kind of the more boring part first of clothes. All of the clothes were a quarter, which I love that for yard sales. This is really my first big yard sale of the season. I tried to go last weekend, and every sale I went to, the prices were almost as much as like I could get from the store. Like things that I knew were from TJ Maxx at TJ Maxx prices. Like decorative cutting boards for $15. And I'm like, this is TJ Maxx. It sells at TJ Maxx for $15. Why would I pay you for $15? Anyways, so that's what made this really awesome. I wish I could show you guys all that my mom got, because she got some crazy stuff. She got some Ray Dunn mixing bowls. She got a Ray Dunn colander that had something really cute on it. A bunch of mugs. She had so many mugs. She got some really pretty wall art, which I did. I got some wall decor also, but to start first is just a Time and True rust colored Henley for the fall, but for a quarter, it's in great shape. I'm really excited about that. It's hard to thrift basics for myself usually, so I enjoy when I go to a yard sale and I can get some stuff. This one has a little bit of dirt on it, so I'm gonna have to wash these, but these cute Old Navy peach colored shorts, and another pair of Old Navy exact same style shorts but in white. And these are not see-through. They're very nice. They've got a good inseam. This top was new with tags, also for a quarter. This pretty kind of mauve, I think this is what you'd call mauve. I don't know what you'd call this color, honestly. With this beautiful eyelet detail. Just a pretty basic shirt. A super cute Great Smoky Mountains graphic tee with a bear. Hold on, it's all. I tried all these clothes on earlier. That says hugs. Just super precious. I love that, tucked into a skirt for a casual look. And then two of my favorite t-shirts that they sell at Old Navy, the Luxe tees. here's my petition to Old Navy, is that I wish that they would start making these shirts in more colors. I feel like they always make it in basics, but they never make like a pink or a purple. So this is the first time I've ever seen it in this nice foresty green, which will be so cute for the fall time. So it's got a little bit of some dirt on it, as you can see up here. I'm gonna have to wash that, but very cute. And I have this shirt already, but I purchased it again because, like I said, it's my favorite shirt, and you know, I'll just have this one for a backup, this Luxe tee in an extra small, which the sleeves are tucked in, but they've got a nice little sleeve on them. So all of those were 25 cents each. So now to the more exciting home decor. I have not gotten home decor in so long, like in this large of an amount, and like plus if you consider all the things that my mom got, we got a huge amount of home decor. I don't know, the yard sales have been so expensive, and you know, now finally I hit up one that was not super duper crazy. So first, I got this cute little America sign for 25 cents. This was from Kirkland's, originally $8.99. And I just thought that was so precious. You can hang it, but I'm probably just going to like set it up somewhere for summer. I tried not to go ham on the Christmas stuff, but I did get a couple Christmas things. I got this, there was a set of 3. My mom took one, I kept 2 of these beautiful Christmas trees with the little bunny. This is from Better Homes and Gardens. I got 2 of those. The other Christmas item I got, I could not pass this up. It was so pretty. Silent Night, Holy Night. I just thought that was so beautiful and so sweet. I'm trying to refrain from getting too much Christmas decor because I already have so much, but couldn't resist that. I got a lot of really pretty glassware. I got this cute little jar with a little metal hanger for $1. And I guess I should say the plate set I think was $2 for all 3, and then the Silent Night Holy Night I think you saw was $1. I also got this cute, I believe this is called hobnail glass for 50 cents, right? Yeah, 50 cents. I couldn't tell since I was reading it backwards, but I love that bumpy texture on it. I also picked up this. It says quality glassware established 1876. I know this is not vintage. It was only $1, but I loved the little chalkboard place to write. I loved the lid. I thought, wouldn't this be so cute if you put it like in a cooler, you put juice in it to go like have like a bougie picnic or something. I don't know. I've seen people on Instagram showing like fancy containers to hold fancy juices, and I'm not going to pay up for those containers, but I was excited to get this one. Speaking of fancy containers, if you watched my pantry decluttering and organization video, I told you I'm not a big decanter. Well, I have learned that if you live near a farm, because we're not on a farm, but we live around a cattle farm, you kind of have to decant things because of field mice. So let that be a lesson to you that I had to learn the hard way. The mice are gone now, but if you live on a farm, you have mice problems. So next, my last piece of glassware was so cute. I've got to wash these up. But because, of course, we live around cattle, I love this little set of dairy glasses for 50 cents with a little twine, and it has just a little cow, if you can see that on both of them. And I just thought that was so precious. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, speaking of florals, I got this sweet little, what do you call this? It was originally from Hobby Lobby, and they sold it for $10, and I got it for $1. This little pitcher pail sort of a thing. This, I don't know how much she gave this to me for, but not much. This says Eat More Pie, and it was originally a fall item from, I think, Michael's. It says Eat More Pie, and it says pie all around the corners, and it just opens, like slides open to be a little storage box. So, I thought that was cute. Let me try to close it back. It doesn't slide super well, so I wouldn't put anything in there that I had to get into all the time. But I also picked up 3 little accent plates that are Easter themed. One's going to my mom. We forgot. We tried to split our stuff up in the car, but this accidentally made it home with me. So this is the one that she is going to take, which is this bunny watering tulips. This is from the Celebrate It line, and they were originally $6.99 each. This was $2 for the whole set. And then there's this little bunny smelling the flowers. and this sweet little bunny with a butterfly on his nose, which is my favorite. So those are all just so precious. I picked up this little Ray Dunn plate with a stand. So here's the stand, nothing fancy, but I love getting plate stands. And this little watermelon trinket tray still has the TJ Maxx price on it for $7.99. That has a little watermelon slice on it, and it says watermelon. I actually have this exact same, like the thing that says watermelon on it in a crock that I got at a yard sale. I think a yard sale or a thrift store years ago. Like way, honestly, I think before Ray Dunn was even like super duper popular, but I've had it a very, very long time. I also picked up this gorgeous frame for $1, which is a little dirty, you can see, but nothing some cleaning won't fix. This is originally from Walmart, but I mean, $1. I know it was not $1 at Walmart, so I still saved money. And I thrift, if you watch my other thrifting videos, a lot of art with no frames. So to have this kind of a really pretty frame with a basic matting in it is very helpful for me to just keep in reserve for when I find that sort of stuff. And the last thing from this sale, I have a couple things from another sale that we went to after. It's going to be kind of hard to show, so let me pull this over here because it's so large. It was $2, and it is this gorgeous frame, originally, or not frame. It's a framed window mirror. I don't know what you call it. I'm probably just jumbling my words. It's very dirty, so do not judge me. I have not cleaned this. I just piled this all up in here to show you guys, so none of it's cleaned. So here you go, and then you can see where you're being filmed at. Hi. So this is the mirror frame. So it's very tall. I know you can't even see all of it, but yeah, it's very tall. There we go. Got that safely put back up. I've got to keep it leaned up so my cat will not get to it. We went to a neighborhood sale. We really didn't find that much. The first sale was like the most amazing thing ever. And it goes to show, like, we went to an established but nicer development, and this was like in the best haul was in an older neighborhood. It was the woman's parents' house, you could tell, and she was younger, who I got most of this stuff from. So sometimes you don't even really know based on the neighborhood. I mean, she was having it at her parents' house. So in the fancier neighborhood, I got a pair of $2 Choco slides. I think these are normally like 50 or 60, but don't quote me on that. And I mean, the tread on these is great. They're in like perfect condition, which is awesome because the shoes I was wearing that day were all like, gave me a blister. They're literally so old. We got them at a yard sale. My mom wore them for a long time. Started hurting her feet. I wore them for a long time. So we've gotten our wear out of them. So excited to start wearing these. And then to add to the homemade baby blanket collection, I've got a few sweet little blankets. This is a little knitted swaddle in this pale pink with a little hoodie, which is so cute. I was trying to think of the word. Little hood to it. So sweet. This is beautiful too. This is just a little baby blanket that they sewed. Well, I guess not sewed. They stitched, crocheted this beautiful lace detailing to it, and I just love the little pattern. So precious, and this material is super soft, super duper soft. And then the last one is this super cute knitted purple, pink, and white blanket. Isn't that adorable? I love that. So it was an amazing yard sale day, and it was nice because I was almost feeling like giving up on yard selling. It's awful when you drive around all morning and don't find anything, especially if you're yard selling by yourself, which is what I'm doing most of the time. It's much more fun if you've got a buddy. So my mom and I are going. It was so much fun. Luckily the yard sale wasn't super like crazy packed, so we just made a big pile and, you know, got some really awesome items. My mom got two pairs of leggings. There was just so much good stuff. She got like a new with tags pair of men's pants for $quarter. I'm trying to think what other cool things she got, because she got a lot of really neat stuff. She got a wreath. That was really nice. So super awesome. I hope the yard sales are going to be good this year. I'm new to this area during yard sale season, and I didn't get to yard sale a lot last summer because we were looking to buy a house. So every weekend we were looking at houses almost. So this is going to be a learning curve for me this year to learn the yard sales. In this area, a lot of the times people do not post them, or they post them in the paper and nobody posts on Craigslist, and only a few people post on Facebook Marketplace. It's mostly like you have to drive up on it, which is kind of difficult because, well, yeah, I mean, I don't just drive up on that sort of stuff all the time. So that is my haul for you guys today. If you enjoy yard sale hauls, give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Have you had any good yard sales yet this season? Last year, I had already had multiple good yard sales by this point in the year. So I feel like yard sale season here is starting a little bit later than normal, but that could just be my perception. I don't know. But consider subscribing because I will be doing lots of these hauls hopefully this summer, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.